In this tutorial, I will explore Osmium's capability to apply themes or color schemes to this main trading screen. And there is a convenient button at the top called Themes. If we click it, we're presented with quite a bit of information, but it's really not as daunting as it looks. The active theme will always appear here until either a different theme is selected or when you hit save. If I hit save, I will save the default theme, which gets replaced every time you start the program. But it will become the active theme. So if you're editing a theme, let's create a new theme. We're going to give this a new name. We'll call it whitish. If we're editing this new theme and we save it, it's going to become active. Now, right now, it's exactly the same as the default theme, and the new theme is also the same as default. And there's no rename capability right now, but that may come at a later date. To go back to a theme that we have already been editing, we simply load it. And again, in this case, it hasn't changed. If you accidentally edit the active theme and you want to save that, you can just select the name and hit save. So let's go through an example, and it'll become simple as we go through it. This seems strange, but it gives you the maximum capability to copy and modify themes without having to start over again. Because it's very easy to just simply change the name and save it as a new theme. So I'm going to kind of do the opposite of what we have here. So when you click one of these little squares that have the hex colors in them, you'll get this little box for convenience. You can also, having selected a color, click Custom Color. So I'm going to use silver, not white, but I'm going to lighten it up quite a bit. White, pure white is really hard to look at all day. As a secondary text, I want to keep it dark because the background is light silver. Let's try that. Themes are trial and error, and it is possible to create a theme that is unreadable. If that ever happens and you can manage to get back in here, clicking blindly, if you can't read the words or see the outline of the buttons, just get back to default. Worst case, you can go into the configuration folder. The location of that is online. I think it's the AppData roaming Osmium directory. And just delete all of the theme files and it'll recreate the default for you. You can also just delete the active. If you don't want to delete all your themes, delete the active file, and it will load the default as active, and then you can go in and edit that. So again, the active strategy for the theme files helps to preserve themes that you may have spent a lot of time on. So we picked secondary text. Blink text is the blinks are what happen when you pass the mouse over a symbol and they become highlighted. So on a black background, I would want a very light blink background and vice versa on a light background. So I'm going to pick a dark green sort of arbitrarily. Oh, that was the text. Pick yellow. Blink background, dark green. Selected. After you click a symbol, you'll see the selected background in text. So again, we'll want something light. More often than not, I am randomly picking some of this and then go back and change it after I see what it looks like. Trade bar border is the line around the trade bar. The theme border is what's on this page, and it's used in a couple other spots too. I think the theme border is also around this little thing up here. Change that to maroon or something. Positive value is your net. So we'll want some sort of green. Try a teal. Negative value. And these are the stochastic colors from 20 to 50, 50 to 80, 80 to 100. It's really just a matter of preference. Do you like light on top or darker on top? I'm just going to pick some colors and try them out. Your red. So if you want to use a custom hex color, if you're using a color picker somewhere else and you get a hex value that you want to try, all you have to do is type whatever it is in here. And then you can apply it to any of these boxes. So if you find a green you like, you can go through and pick which boxes that you want to change to that color. It's very convenient. I think I picked teal, and that was black. This does not get saved. This little piece down here, full screen or windowed, is really kind of a separate, this is a global part of the visual configuration. I'm in full screen right now because I'm on a single screen setup on a laptop. If I had multiple monitors, I would use the windowed mode. And this is a separate save. So when you save over here, it's not saving the configuration layout. So I'm going to save my theme, and now it's active, and then apply it. So as a first pass, that's not bad. I can read everything. My highlights look okay. My symbol pass, when I click, I get the purple color. The maker taker box is always going to follow the colors of the selected symbol just as a visual cue, so that after I pick a symbol, I'm drawn to the maker taker. And then we can go ahead and trade. Now I hit maker, so we could sit here forever. The highlighted or the focus order status is going to take the primary text color, and the message box order status entries, which when stripped down or cleared will show any open orders, will always take the secondary color. These, I believe, are the primary color. So not a bad theme for a first shot. So if we wanted to edit that, we could go back into themes. We could either edit our active theme. I right-clicked that, so it took nothing, and put it in there. If I hit save, it's going to change the active theme. I can also just click that so that I have the name, and now the whitish theme is. Oh, we need to load that. The whitish theme is saved. As long as you don't load the theme, you can select it to get the name to save over it. So I have the default theme loaded. And if I click a name and save, I will erase that, what was there before. I'll overwrite it with the default theme. What's nice about that is if you do edit the active theme accidentally or on purpose, You can always edit the active before you overwrite the original. And then once you get it to what you want, just hit that. And then I almost only wrote it with the default and then hit save. So I hope this tutorial was helpful. We're at Osmium.Markets.com, and there is some documentation on themes that may help as well. But good luck and find colors you like, and may you trade well.